with the back, with the back, with the back. The back hit him with the back shot. 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 Let me show you.
It's your girl Royale T, and if you read that title, you know it's a story time about how your girl got glass in her ass, okay? And that is some real shit. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. If you have not, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, join the T gang, you feel me? And let's get right into this video. First things first, you know, you gotta have the wine, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the wine for the story time, and we about to get right into it. Now, at this point, I was 15 years old. I was joining, I'm already in the family, but I was visiting my mom for the summertime, because at this point, I was living with my dad, so I will only see her really in the summertimes. And I'm gonna point out right now that summertimes was lit, okay? Summertimes was lit. My mom's the type of mom that she's cool, like she let a lot of shit slide that I feel like a lot of moms would not let slide, but you know, I love you, girl. I love you. You always in my heart. So first thing is first, when I got there, now this was a new neighborhood that my mom lived in. I had never been there because she moved a lot. So anytime I go visit her and she in a different neighborhood, you know, you gotta scout out your surroundings, see what's going on, see what's up, because I'm about to be here for a couple months. So that's what I did, and the first thing I noticed was it's mad heads outside. Like, y'all ever, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know or live in that neighborhood where it's just mad motherfuckers outside all the time. Like, you got mama on the porch, you got grandma on the porch, you got great grandma on the porch, she in a wheelchair smoking her cigarette. Like, it don't matter, everybody just outside. Like, it's that type of neighborhood. So it was like that for real, and that's, you know, it was cool. I liked that. I'm like, okay, that means it's gonna be a lit summer. So I pull up, put my bags in the house and everything like that. First thing I do is I go sit outside, because you know, my little nosy ass, I want to see what's going on, get a little feel of what it's gonna be like. So I sit outside. Instantly, like, it's this little boy that lives right next door, and he knows my sisters and everything. So he's like, oh, hey, you know, such and such, that's your mom? I'm like, yeah, that's my mom, these are my sisters and everything, I'm here for the summer. I don't know why I was answering this little boy questions, because he was like 8, but you know, he seemed real interested, and hey, why not? Why not? So yeah, so it was cool and everything like that. My sisters eventually came outside because they real quiet. They don't do too much. Like, they stay inside. I'm the complete opposite. Like, I'm really friendly. I like to make friends. I like to have fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm quiet and, you know, I can stay to myself. But I'm definitely friendly. I'm the type that once we are friends, like, it's over. Like, I'm the one that's going to make you laugh. Like, it's always fun. Like, that's just how I am. So, you know, a bunch of kids, they come up and everything, and they see my sisters outside, and they're like, yo, you know, that's your sister, da-da-da-da, you know. So I introduced myself, and basically, you know, saying again how I'm here for the summer and everything like that, and, you know, it was cool. It was cool for real. We basically, that first night, I was outside till like 12 o'clock, like, just outside, you know, BSing. It was fun. Like, it was dark, but it was lit. It was really lit, and I really feel like, even though it was 12 o'clock, it was mad kids outside. Like, it's that type of neighborhood where I highly doubt people get kidnapped. Like, that's on everything. It's no way nobody is going to see. Like, you cannot get away with that shit. It's impossible. So, you know, it was cool and everything like that. And, yeah, so if that was that. Fast forward to maybe like 2 days later, it was this group of brothers that came over. Now, the one that like stuck out the most to me, that's the one that ended up being like my little summer fling or whatever, my little boo for the summer, my little, you know, dip and dab, you know, my little sauce to my chicken or whatever. Like, he was the one that I really was kicking it with. So, you know, it was cool. It was cool. Like, he said he was 14, which is fucking funny, because I later found out at the end of the summer that he was really like 12. Like, I was really being a whole cougar out there, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know it. But one night, he was like, yo, like, I got the keys. You trying to go for a ride? And I'm like, oh shit, like, you got the keys, skirt, we out this motherfucker. Like, I was hyped because, you know, I never had a boyfriend or, you know, a nigga or a little side, nothing that wanted me to be their little passenger rider, like wanted me to sit on the side type of thing. So I was hyped. I was like, oh yeah, let's go, let's get it. Even though my dumb ass, like, whole time, even if you're really 15, where you get your license from? Like, who gave you your license? Where they do that at 15? I'll wait. Nowhere. Like, they don't do that shit. But I didn't give a fuck. Like, I was all like, let's go. We about to be outie. It's lit. So I got in and everything. He rolled around the block a couple times, you know, blasting the music because, you know, when you young, you feel like you gotta have your music playing mad loud. Like, you need everybody to know you coming around the corner, coming down the block. Like, you need everybody to know you coming. So we, you know, blasting music. It's just chilling. It's cool. He like, oh, you should really put your seatbelt on. And I'm all like, why? Bitch, why? Maybe so you don't die. Like, whole time, you know, you could fucking... Anyway, so I'm all like, alright. Although, when I think back to it, that nigga probably was like, put your seatbelt on because I can't really fucking drive and you might die today. Like, that's probably really what he was thinking in his head whole time. So I put my seatbelt on, and no lie, like, I mean, maybe like 5... Alright. I'm dramatic. Maybe like 10 seconds after that, this nigga crashes into some trees on the side of the road. When I say he crashed into some trees. Like, he was driving too fast. This is my hypothesis. He was driving too fast, and like on a bend, like you trying to go around a corner, and like you going too fast for that bend, so you know you just start swerving, like the back just start going to the front, if that makes sense. And first, boom, the back of the car hit the trees, then we swivel in that bitch, the front hit the trees, and we just sliding like on the side of the forest and shit. So I'm like, the window got busted, the front light got busted, some other shit. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, so he get out the car. He all going through his emotions and shit because he just crashed his stepfather's car. And he probably stole it. Let's be for real. So, you know, I get out acting like I'm, you know, I know what I'm looking at and being all concerned and everything like that. I was shocked. But you know, I ain't feel like... See, now that I'm older, if I would have crashed my shit, I'd be going through it. But at that time, I wasn't going through nothing. I was just like, oh my God. And I got back in. We driving back up the block and everything. Ain't no music playing at this point. Ain't no music playing at this point. Like, at this point, like, this is some real deal right now. So, we drive back up. And like I said, it's always mad people outside. And people knew him. People knew his stepfather. People knew his whole family for real. So they know that car. So they just looking like, damn, yo, such and such, what happened? We pull up to the parking spot. And I think his stepfather was already outside. So he like, yo, like he yelling at him, like, what's going on? And for some strange reason, he thought like he wasn't really driving the car. Like, he thought he was covering up for somebody else. I think that was like a separate beef that I ain't know nothing about. Cause he questioned me like, yo, was such and such really driving my car? And I was like, yeah, nigga, he was driving this shit. Like, we just fucking crashed. Like, yeah, he was driving this shit. So yeah, that was that. So I'm just standing there, you know, feeling kind of out of place. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. My dumb ass was sitting there in the front seat and shit. So I'm just sitting there, and this girl is like, yo, your leg is bleeding. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, what? Like, I didn't feel nothing. When I say I didn't feel nothing, adrenaline is real. Like, I didn't feel anything. And so I walked home because literally my mom lived I'ma say maybe not 3 houses, but probably like 2 minutes down from where he lived at. So I could literally walk right down to my mom's crib. And that's what I did. I walked home. I went in the bathroom. I'm looking at my leg because I'm like, I see the blood, but I don't, like, I don't feel no cut, I don't see no cut. And then of course, like when I really looked, like it was my butt. Like I had a cut in my butt. So clearly glass cut me, which I don't know how, because I had got out the car and got back in the car, didn't feel nothing. But like I said, I guess my adrenaline was pumping. And you know, I didn't feel shit, but I definitely had glass in my ass. Like it was a very tiny piece. And you know, that was that. So, you know, kids, don't reckless drive. Wear your seatbelt. Don't play around, okay? Like real shit. And that's pretty much it for today's story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't, you could exit, you feel me? And make sure you guys comment down below if you ever got glass in a strange place, ever been in a car accident. I want to know your comments. And I appreciate you guys for listening and tuning in. And I guess I'll catch y'all next time. You feel me? Peace, because we out. Bitch, why?
Let me show you how to do